Welcome back, Guardians. In this video I wanted to talk about the Titan Sunbreaker subclass and whether or not it's overpowered. In the background you're seeing some gameplay footage from E3 recorded by MesaSean. His channel will be in the video description at the top. Make sure you go over to his channel, guys. Subscribe to him if you find anything interesting. If you don't find anything interesting that appeals to you, at least go over to his channel and hit the like button on a couple of his videos, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have this footage to make this video for you. So make sure you go and check him out, guys. I will love you for it so damn much. Send the Snowman army over there and tell him I said thank you for this footage. So what I wanted to talk about is the Sunbreaker Overpowered. I made a video about a Stormcaller being overpowered recently. I will leave that in the video description underneath MesaSean's channel, and you can check that out. Disclaimer: MesaSean's not the best Crucible player in the world, or at least in this footage anyway. I'm not the best Crucible player in the world, so I can't really say anything. I'm not judging him. All I'm saying is that the gameplay in the background still can equate to whether it's overpowered or not. But it really comes down to, and this is my opinion on it, on this subclass, I think it really comes down to whether it's overpowered or not, depending on how well the person uses the super and how much experience they have with it. Most of the footage you see at the moment across all YouTubers is like their first time using it, so it's not going to be the best footage in the world, you know what I mean? But you can still look at it and read between the lines and see if something would be overpowered. I haven't had any experience with any of the subclasses, so don't take my word for gold. This is my opinion by watching footage, watching the footage in the background, and making my own educated guess about the super. So, Titan Sunbreaker. I'm not talking about all the things involved in the build. I'm talking about specifically this gameplay, which was, I think it was like a standard E3 setup. I don't think you could change anything, but anyway. Is this overpowered? In short, I believe this is the most balanced Titan we've seen in a long time, and probably the Stormcaller is a lot more overpowered in my opinion than this super. So firstly, let's talk about the startup animation. The startup animation is not too short and not too long. It looks cool, so I'm really happy that that's a thing, because I do feel that the thing that made the Fist of Havoc so overpowered is that the startup animation was pretty quick. You know what I mean? So I'm happy that this seems to be more balanced. Now, one of the things about the super which I noticed, and it could just be the fact that when Mesa activated it there was no one around, but the depletion of the super bar, if you're not attacking anyone, seems to take a very long time. Like, you can run with this thing for ages, and maybe that could be used and be called overpowered, because there's two things to do with this super. You either melee someone in the face or you throw hammers at people. Because the depletion of the bar takes so long, this means you can run further through the map and be able to panic hit people on like a corner. So let's say you run through a doorway and you turn and there's someone there, you could smash them with the hammer and kill them instantly like a blade dancer would. The problem with this is because the depletion bar is so low, you can activate this from far away and people won't know that you're coming, because people can sort of realize when blade dancers are coming because you can hear them. So this may be just that little bit different, and this is the problem with me thinking it's overpowered, is that depletion of the bar takes way too long. Obviously when you throw hammers and you hit people, that depletion goes quicker, but I feel like you get a massive advantage from this super by activating it from far away and running around. Now, the actual process of the super is again either meleeing or throwing hammers. Meleeing is going to be like a blade dancer, so I don't feel that's like too overpowered. The thing that people are worried about is the hammer throws, because you can throw a hammer from range. Now, I don't think this is overpowered. Yes, on a direct impact it is a single hit kill. I haven't had any experience of it, but I feel like it's not going to be as straightforward as just throwing a hammer to hit someone. It's not going to seek or home or lock onto them. You have to aim you have to learn the arc of the hammer. You have to learn the distance and range you can use it from. You have to have experience and skill with this subclass to make it overpowered. So I believe the people who learn this subclass and use it and have all the experience in the world of it are going to be overpowered with it. I think on a regular basis in Crucible, with people who are just playing casually for fun, who don't put that much time in, they're going to be activating it at the wrong times. They're not going to be able to throw their hammers for direct impact. And then, you know, if you're a smart Crucible player, you can put distance between you and them so they can't even run up and melee you. So I feel like this is quite a balanced super. I could be wrong. Again, I haven't had the experience. Go and ask MesaSean what he thinks of it on his channel, link in the video description at the top. Ask him what you think about, like if he thinks it's overpowered or not, if he thinks it's going to take experience. Tell him I sent you to the channel and thank him for the support. In the comment section below, guys, hit that comment section hard. Tell me what you think about this just from the footage. Hit that like button even harder if you'd like to. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.